The Maui, Hawaii death toll has increased to 67 as firefighters continue to battle the blaze. The wildfires began on Tuesday and have destroyed at least 2,000 acres of land, including 80% of the Maui town called Lahaina, which is a rich cultural area that was once the capital of Hawaii. The death toll was 55 on Thursday, but an additional 12 people were confirmed dead on Friday afternoon. The Maui Wildfire is one of the deadliest on United States soil since the 2018 Camp Fire in California, which killed at least 85 people. Governor Josh Green, so I presume he's the governor of Hawaii, has cautioned that the death toll is likely to rise significantly over the next coming days. So the death toll has now been confirmed to currently be at 67. I read in another article that 1,000, perhaps 1,500 people are still missing and unaccounted for. So it is feared, it is believed that the death toll in regards to the blaze covering Maui in Hawaii is likely to increase further. More than 11,000 Maui residents were without power as of Thursday. Good old President Joe Biden recently declared a major disaster. He's called for federal aid to be provided to the Maui community. Governor Green says that Lahaina looks like a bomb and fire went off. He says that the destruction in Lahaina will shock you. All of the buildings are gone and will have to be rebuilt. So it is an absolute tragedy. We see pictures, I'll show pictures as I read through this. When you watch this, you'll see a lot of pictures there. You're going to see incinerated cars, absolutely destroyed buildings. We're told at this point in time 67 dead. That's confirmed, but it's believed it's going to increase, and it might increase potentially by hundreds. I hope that isn't the case, of course. But as I say, I have seen other articles saying 1,000, perhaps 1,500 people are still unaccounted for at this point in time. So it does seem inevitable that the death toll of 67 will increase further. Of course, full condolences to all family and friends of all of the victims, those that have died, those that have been injured, those that have lost their homes, lost their livelihoods, the companies that they work for are destroyed, they've lost their property, perhaps they've lost their pets, certainly they've lost their normal way of life. So of course Joe Biden's doing the right thing by calling for federal aid. Let's hope that the survivors are able to be adequately relocated. I don't know how long it's going to take to rebuild an entire town or city, years, decades, but let's hope that at some point it does recover, the area does recover. How has this fire happened? We don't know. There's not really been too much discussion of that as far as I understand. I've not looked into this subject overly thoroughly, but I'm kind of guessing, kind of assuming that it's a forest fire, and with that climate change will be blamed. I say that as somewhat of a skeptic. I don't wish to be overly political or digress from the topic too much. I'm not 100% sure if climate change is a real thing or if we're just being told another lie, but I guess that's by the by. Certainly it seems to be a natural disaster and a tragedy at that. So I'm going to move on to the next subject.